made the same choice he made, or do you think you would have made a different choice?
I'd have got my boy home.
Think so?
Yeah. I'd have got my boy home. I don't know how he felt.
Mm-hmm.
Because we never had that conversation yet.
I don't know, me neither.
So I can't speak on how he felt. I could just only speak on what I would have did. If I had a chance to get any of my homies out of jail, I don't care what I would have had to do.
But
I would have gotten my boy out. No questions asked. Now hold up, let's break down that statement. Because when Beanie Sigel said it, he wasn't joking, and he wasn't speaking hypothetically. He was talking loyalty, money, power, and a moment that still echoes through hip-hop history today. This isn't some internet rumor. This is Beanie Sigel, on camera, being asked straight up about Jay-Z, jail, house arrest, and a choice that involved tour money, schedules, responsibility, and freedom. And when the question got real, Beanie didn't skip a beat. He said flat out, I'd have to get my boy home. And that's when things got uncomfortably real. Because what he's really saying is if the roles were reversed, money wouldn't matter, fame wouldn't matter, a tour wouldn't matter. He's saying he couldn't look his man in the face, shackled up, and say nah. And that instantly throws Jay-Z's choice into a whole new light. Now I'm about to play this clip for y'all, but before I do, I need you to drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
You know, that's a big thing online with the jail shit and you coming home with Hov and they saying like Hov didn't take responsibility. Looking back now, do you fault him for feeling that way? Like if you take yourself out of that, out of being yourself in that situation and put yourself on the outside looking in, would you have made the same choice he made, or do you think you would have made a different choice?
I'd have got my boy home.
Think so?
Yeah. I'd have got my boy home. I don't know how he felt. Because we never had that conversation yet.
I don't know, me neither.
So I can't speak on how he felt. I could just only speak on what I would have did. If I had a chance to get any of my homies out of jail, I don't care what I would have had to do.
But
I'd have got him out.
In hindsight, like you said,
in hindsight,
looking back, he was reckless, see? That's like me co-signing on a car on a nigga who don't got a license or drive drunk all the time. Would you do that?
No, I wouldn't do that.
That's almost the same. It's like, come on, bro.
Nah.
You had a life, like, think about it.
Nah.
When you came home from that time, right? Because that was the shooting.
Solid.
That was the shooting at the club, right? That case.
What shooting?
That's when the homie
That's
got
crazy.
that.
I say that. What
shooting? Like, niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? That niggas outside shooting. But I'm saying that was the shooting at the club with your first case when you got locked up, when you went to the trial.
Yeah.
Right?
So what was said is, if we allow him to come home,
you would
on bail,
take responsibility for this man.
Would you be responsible for his whereabouts? Meaning, would you give us all the documents that we need to know he's going to be in St. Louis this day, he's going to be in Missouri? They just wanted to know where he'd be able to give up the tour schedule.
See, I didn't know that. But my thing is, let me ask you a question. What I was saying on that note.
Let me finish answering.
Yeah.
So, I couldn't look at my homie shackled, ankle to wrist, and look him in his face and say, nah. Because let's say if I would have came home and wilded out and shot somebody, nothing could have happened to Jay.
But you did.
No, I didn't.
You didn't shoot nobody, but you wilded out.
How?
Bro, you went back to jail.
Tax evasion.
No, that was after Rockefeller breakup, bro. Remember, you got caught with a gun or some ill shit like that when you were speeding on the run from the police and threw the gun.
That's all the same case. That's all the same. I had a state case for the gun. Then I had
But there was the shooting
case. The feds picked it up. No, I had attempted murder in the state.
Yes.
I had the gun and the feds at the same time.
That was all one case.
No, it was
So
two different cases.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I remember I was there, my nigga.
check it
Like,
out.
you
Listen.
did come home and wild out. Nigga went on a high-speed chase with the law.
No.
That's when you made the song with Cam, Run It.
Listen, I caught attempted murder.
That's the first case.
And I caught a gun case.
Yes.
Both of those cases was in the state. Both of them. I beat the gun case.
Mm-hmm.
I still had to go to court for the attempted murder. The feds picked up the gun case.
Mm.
It was
just running concurrent.
It was just run at the same
but
time.
It was two different cases.
So when the feds picked it up, I went to the federal courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
The feds, I was out on bail for the attempted murder. I was trying to get bail for the gun.
Mm-hmm.
So when they asked, would you be responsible for his whereabouts? Just letting us know where you're going to be at, tour schedule, this, that, and the third. Same shit.
You my brother.
No new case.
You my brother. I'm going to be all the way honest. Me, a nigga.
You would have left me in jail.
Yeah, I'd have left
you. Ain't shit.
Yeah.
You ain't shit. You would have left me.
Yo,
At least you are.
This nigga got to learn, man. Like, yo, this nigga keep going through all this shit because you got to think back.
It wasn't nothing new.
But let's take it back. Remember the incident in Baseline, cut? Remember that? I don't want to get into detail, but all of that piles up to that decision.
Yeah.
You got to remember that, bro. It ain't one thing that leads to one decision. Way, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what happened in Baseline?
You fucking turned this shit into Hiroshima. What do you mean what happened in Baseline? Oh. Nigga, you want me to run that? I don't want to bring up open old wounds, but if you want
don't do that. Don't do that. But I wasn't wrong.
Niggas. Yo, I wasn't there. Remember, I came and it was just blood on the wall. And I'm looking like, yo, what the fuck going on? It's blood everywhere. And you like, niggas think I'm playing. I say, yo, Beans, listen.
No.
I don't know what's going on, but y'all
you were murdered.
Get the fuck out.
I remember. You were murdered, called me.
Yeah, no, we came up there.
Y'all, you was like, yo.
What the fuck going on in the stoop?
I don't think you should come back up Baseline. He was like, yo, don't come back.
Yeah.
Like, what you mean? It was like, yo, don't come back up here.
Yo, listen, it was Tata's sister. Thais is the one who called me. She was like, yo, Bleak, you in the city? Because remember, I was the one who came to Baseline early in the morning. Y'all niggas used to be there vampire hours.
Yeah.
So she called me like, yo, Bleak, you in the city? I'm like, yo, I'm on my way to the city right now. And she was like, yo, please, whatever you do, get to the studio now. Beans and them up here, wildin'. So I said, what? They flipped on you? She was like, nah. But when you see, you...
Money will always test loyalty harder than words ever could. That's the core of this whole conversation for me. It's not about who was right or wrong. It's about how fast everything flips when business steps into the room, especially in hip-hop, especially when tours, contracts, and real cash are on the line. Listening to Beanie Sigel speak, I didn't hear bitterness. I heard pure clarity. He wasn't throwing shade at anyone. He was laying out his personal code, and I can respect that. At the same time, I get how different the pressure feels when you're running an empire versus moving like an artist. Both worlds exist without canceling each other out. Jay-Z's early 2000s tours and partnerships were generating millions per show. Missing dates could have triggered major contract penalties and long-term financial fallout. Now that doesn't excuse anything, but it does show the weight of that call. For me, this talk is bigger than Jay-Z or Beanie Sigel. It's about how loyalty gets defined at different levels of success. Some lead with heart, some lead with structure. Neither automatically makes you the bad guy. So let me ask you, if you were in that spot, would loyalty come first no matter the cost? And do you think success makes choices clearer, or does it actually make them harder? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.